Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can create an advanced sticky header using Elementor free version. Now, let's take a look at our final sticky header feature. First of all, I have created two versions of this sticky header. The first version is a transparent sticky header before scrolling, and after scrolling, it will automatically convert into a sticky header with a solid colored background having a shadow effect. Furthermore, it will also animate from before scroll status to after scroll status. The second version has all the features of the first version, and additionally, it has a background image with color overlay, and as well as menu item and logo color transition from black to white. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. To create an advanced sticky header, you will be required to install two plugins. The first one is Elementor, and the second one is Elementor. To install the required plugins, first, go to the WordPress dashboard. Then hover over the Plugins tab. And then click on Add New. Now just type Elementor in the plugin search field. Here you will get a small plugin with the same name by WP-Met. Just install and activate this plugin. Similarly, install and activate the Elementor plugin too. To start creating your header, just hover over the Elementor tab. Then click on the header and footer option. Now here, click on the Add New. Once you will click on the Add New, then this window will appear. Now here, give a title. Select Header from this drop-down. And select the entire site from this drop-down, as well as turn on this toggle switch to activate this header on your website. Here at the bottom, click on the Save Changes. Now, to edit your created header using Elementor, just click on the header title, and then click here. Once you will click on the same button, then this Elementor page builder will open. Now here, you can easily create your website header using the free version of the Elementor from scratch. To create your header, first, take a two-column layout. Now add an image widget. Then insert your website's transparent PNG logo from your media library. Now, open the Elementor Navigator tool from the lower left corner, and then duplicate your logo. Here, if you want to have logo color transition after scroll, then make sure to insert the same logo here, which you want to appear before scroll. And insert the second version of the logo here, which you want to appear after scroll. And if you don't want any logo color transition, then insert the same logo in both places. Let's change the left side column width. To do so, click here. Then click on the Layout tab. And then input any relevant value which looks good to you. Don't worry, you can easily change anything at any stage. For now, 12% column width looks good to me. Now, let's insert one by one a navigation menu, a button, and a search widget in the right side column. Here make sure to insert all three widgets that come from eKit only. Now click on the Elements Kit Nav menu from the Navigator. Then select your menu from the drop-down under the Content tab. By the way, if you don't have created any menu, or if you want to edit the existing menu, or if you want to create a new one, then press Ctrl-E on your keyboard. Once you press the same key combination, then this Finder pop-up window will appear. With the help of this Finder, you can search any setting or tool across your website. Now let's search the menu. Here you can see, the menu option has appeared in the search list. Let's open it into the new tab. Now here, if you want to edit the existing menu, then select the same menu which you want to edit. And then click on this button. Once you will select the menu, then you can easily remove, reorder. And you can also make a submenu. In the end, just click on the Save menu to save the changes in your edited menu. If you want to create a new menu, then click on this link. Now here, give any name to your menu. Then click on this button. Once you will click on the same button, then your menu will get created, but still you need to add menu items. You can add pages, posts, custom links, and categories as menu items, but for now, let's add pages as menu items. To add pages as menu items, just click on the View All tab, then check whatever page you like, and then click on this button. Now here you can reorder or edit further. Once you have done your editing, then click on this button to save your menu. Now, go to the header editor page. First update the changes. Then reload the page, so that your newly created menu will appear under the menu selector list. Then click on the Elements Kit Nav menu from the navigator. Here you can see, our created menu has appeared in the list. Let's select this one. Now here with the help of this drop-down, you can set the menu position alignment. Let's align it on the right side. Now here, one thing is worth to be noted, that keep updating the changes, so that your hard work will not go in vain due to an accidental window closure. Let's align these 3 widgets in one line. To do so, just select these widgets one by one. Then click on the Advanced tab, and then set the positioning width to Inline Auto. Now, select the whole section, then set the vertical align to the middle under the Layout tab. And then select the right column only. Then set the horizontal align to the end under the Layout tab. Now here you can see, our header widgets are perfectly aligned. Let's customize widget appearance one by one. To stylize the appearance, first, select the widget. Then click on the Style tab. And then do the styling whatever you want. To change or insert an icon, or to edit button text and URL, first, select the button widget. Then click on the Content tab. And then change the button text. Contact page URL. And insert the icon from the icon library. To change or insert an icon, or to edit the search field placeholder, first, select the search widget. Then click on the Content tab. And then change the search placeholder. And insert the icon from the icon library. Now, our header is looking good. Let's add some margin to the contact button. Now let's make our header responsive using this responsive mode tool. After clicking on the responsive mode from the lower left corner, then click on the tablet icon on the top of the window to select the tablet layout. Now, let's hide the button in the tablet as well as mobile. To do so, just select the button widget from the navigator. Then click on the Advanced tab. And then turn on the tablet and mobile hide toggle button under the responsive option. Now let's readjust the width of both columns one by one. Now let's give some amount of padding in both columns so that our sticky header content will look good on tablet devices. To adjust the logo size, first, select both logos one by one, and then adjust the width under the Style tab. Now let's customize the hamburger icon appearance. To customize the hamburger icon, just select the menu widget from the Navigator tool. Then click on the Style tab. And then customize the appearance of the hamburger icon under the Hamburger Style option. Now once you click on the hamburger icon, then this mobile menu will open. And here you will get a close toggle icon button. Here, under this section, you can customize the close toggle icon button appearance. To add the mobile menu logo, or for changing the hamburger icon, first, select the menu from the navigator, and then click on the Content tab. Then insert the logo and hamburger menu icon under the mobile menu settings. To customize the mobile menu logo appearance, just click on the Style tab. Then customize the mobile menu logo appearance under the mobile menu logo option. Now, we have pretty much done with the tablet responsive mode. Let's customize our Elementor sticky header for the mobile. To do so, just click on the mobile icon. Now here, let's first adjust the column width one by one. Let's decrease both columns' side padding. Now here, one more thing is still remaining. Here in the desktop view, we have not added the contact menu item in our menu because here we have a contact button. But in the tablet and mobile, we have intentionally removed the contact button. And we also don't have any contact link in our mobile menu. To add a separate menu for the mobile and tablet, first, create a menu for the tablet and mobile as I have explained in the beginning, then click on the desktop view, and then duplicate the existing menu. Now click on the Content tab, then go to the Menu setting, and then select the same menu which you have created for tablet and mobile devices. Now, click on the Advanced tab, then hide this mobile menu for desktop. Now, select the original desktop menu from the navigator list, then hide it for the tablet and mobile devices. In the end, just update the changes. Now here, we have pretty much done with the header editing inside the Elementor. In order to create the same type of Elementor sticky header as shown in the video introduction, we will be requiring a simple code block of jQuery as well as a few blocks of custom CSS. By the way, if you don't know anything about jQuery and CSS, then don't worry. You can download the required code after scanning this QR code or after directly visiting the link shown here, and then follow along with me. Now here, you can add the required Elementor sticky header codes of either two method. The first method is by directly adding the required code inside the header using an HTML widget, and the second method is with the help of a small plugin called Simple Custom CSS and JS. If you are not an advanced user, then I would highly suggest you go with the plugin method because sometimes your header layout may become messy due to the direct addition of the entire code using an HTML widget. Now before adding any code, let's first add the required CSS classes into our header as per our code snippet. First, select the entire section from the navigator, then click on the Advanced tab, and then type the same class as mine in the CSS classes input field. Here I will be adding the same CSS class name which I have used in my Elementor sticky header CSS code. Now select the top logo, then click on the Advanced tab, and then type the same class as mine in the CSS classes input field. Now select the second logo, then click on the Advanced tab, and then type the same class as mine in the CSS classes input field. In the end, just update the changes. Let's add the required Elementor sticky header code using the HTML widget method. To add the required header code directly into your header, just copy the entire code including jQuery from the HTML method code file. Then insert an HTML widget below the header section in a new single column section. And then paste the copied code inside the HTML field. In the end, just update the changes. Now, let's see how our header currently looking. Here our header is looking weird. And currently, our header is not clickable. The reason is that currently our header is below the content area. In another word, our header Z index is lower than the content area. To solve this problem, go to the Elementor header editor page, then select the complete header section, and then enter the higher value in the Z index field under the Advanced tab. For now, let's give 3 to the Z index value. Now here, you can see, our header is looking good, and working fine. Here one issue is still not resolved, that this small gap on the top of the header before scroll. To resolve this issue, just go to the Elementor Header Editor page, then select the complete HTML widget section, and then input the same CSS which we have added in the header main section under the Advanced tab. Now here you can see, our header is working perfectly fine without any glitch. Wait, if you are decided to leave this video right now, then I will not stop you from doing that, unless you are a beginner, because, in the next part, I am gonna explain every CSS code snippet, so that you can customize this code as per your website. If you are still watching this video, then please do one favor for me. Hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Now let's explore our second method of sticky header code addition using a plugin. But before that, let's remove the section of the HTML code widget from our header. Here be aware that you need to do all things except using the HTML widget, because we will be using a small plugin in place of the HTML widget. Now, to add the required Elementor sticky header code using a plugin, go to the WordPress dashboard, then install the required simple custom CSS and JS plugin. Now to add jQuery code, just hover over the Custom CSS and JS tab, then click on the Add Custom JS option. Now here in this field, just write the relevant title of the file, then select and delete all the unnecessary comments, and then paste copied jQuery code from the downloaded file. Once you paste the jQuery code, then click on the Publish button. Now to add the custom CSS, just hover over the Appearance tab, and then click on the Customize option. Now here, just scroll down to the bottom, then click on the Additional CSS option, and then paste the copied CSS code from the downloaded file. I will not paste the whole code into a single step, but I will be writing the code block one by one so that you can see the real-time effect of a particular CSS code block on your header appearance. Here you can see, currently, our header is not a sticky header because we have been using the free version of the Elementor and Elements Kit plugin. To create this Elementor Pro feature, here we need to write a small code snippet. Here you can see, our header converted into a sticky header. Now let's write the code for the appearance of the header menu link. Now, this is the CSS block for the header menu link appearance before scroll. Here you can set the font size, font weight, color, and padding. And this code block is for the menu hover effect before scroll. Here you can set the link color, zooming effect, and effect transition time. This code block is for the header menu link appearance after scroll. Here you can set the font size, font weight, color, padding, and transition time. This is the CSS code block for the header menu link hovers effect after scroll. This block is the same as the before scroll hovers effect code block. Now let's add the CSS code for the logo transition from before scroll to after scroll. These two code blocks will affect the logo appearance before the sticky header scroll, and these two code blocks will affect the logo appearance after the sticky header scroll. Now let's add the code for the header padding, background, transition time, and shadow effect. Now here this code block is for header appearance before scrolling, and this code block is for header appearance after scrolling. Here you will get 4 CSS properties that are width, padding, background color, and background size. Among 4 properties, you can change the padding and background color. And here you will also get pretty much similar properties. Now here make sure to keep the initial before scrolling top and bottom padding considerably more than after scrolling header padding, so that this header shrinking animation will take place. Here if you want to add a background image in your Elementor sticky header after scrolling, then first upload a background image into your media library, then copy the link of the same image. Now go back to the additional CSS field, then paste the link over here. And if you want to add a color overlay image effect, then tweak this color code, otherwise, delete this much code from this code block. Here, if you don't want to add a background image in your Elementor sticky header after scrolling, then remove these lines from your code. After that, remove these comment tags from this background color property, and then change the background color values as you like. With the help of this transition property, you can change the shrinking animation time, just like this. And with the help of this property, you can set the shadow effect after scrolling. Now, let's customize the appearance of this mobile menu using a media query code snippet. Now here make sure to keep the same properties and values in both code snippets. Here once again, I'm reminding you that any property values unless specified are not a constant value. Feel free to adjust the property values as per your website's layout requirements. Now, we have successfully created our first version of the sticky header. Let's create the second version of our sticky header. To do so, just remove these lines from your code. After that, remove these comment tags from this background color property. Now go to the after scroll menu CSS block, and then change this hex color code property to black. Now here if you can see, our logo gets disappeared after the header scroll. The reason is that our header background color after the scroll is white, and our header logo after the scroll is also white. That's why our logo gets disappeared. To solve this problem, just go to the Elementor header editor page. Then change the second logo, which will display after the scroll. In the end, just save the changes. Now here you can see, we have successfully created our second version of the Elementor sticky header. Now we have pretty much completed our sticky header creation, only an optional last step is remaining here. If you want to keep these CSS code blocks in a separate file, then select and cut the whole CSS code from here, and then save the changes. Now go back to the WordPress dashboard, and then click on the Add Custom CSS option. Now here in this field, just write the relevant title of the file, then select and delete all the unnecessary comments, and then paste CSS code. In the end, just publish the file. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get new video updates, and make sure to check out the end screen video. Guys, how about our video pace? Is it slow or fast, or else good? Let me know in the comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.